It looks like. Who fucking knows? Right, I think we're back on. Look, it said this sort of thing that said YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming as a viewer, and I've done all the settings it's told me to. So feck knows. It's saying it again. So maybe I should do a bit more settings. Stream. No, that seems to be fine. Output. Video bitrate. Stick it to whatever I think that is. See if that happens. Somebody's went. It's back on. I don't know if it's back on. Hopefully it is. There's nothing to do with copyright because everything's done by fucking me. Just when I was getting racked into it. Right, Joanne's back in. So if Joanne's back in, she can fucking share it, and everybody's got to be back in. Anyway, I'm just going to push on with this bish. Every Friday I'm going to do this, I believe. And if every Friday I'm doing this, then it'll get better and better and better, and I'll get settings better and better and better, etc., etc., etc. As I said, I ain't no professional, man. Just a guy with some tunes, fucking around. Kenny, get back here. Right, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. If it fails, it fails. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Hopefully it won't fail. And hopefully it'll bosh out again. And all will be good. I'm going to just send a little message to my pal. Back on, dude. It should be. And I'll continue doing this. At least Joanne G's got me. Salt Mars. I'm gonna have some wine, chill out. Yeah, share button. It's really weird though, this sort of system. I ain't used to it. I will get used to it like I get used to everything else, and everybody does get used to everything else. I'll find out how to fucking share it. I think I can press that button there. And I can go share. See, I don't like opening all these windows. It freaks me out, man. And we will push on as soon as I get that right. And then it should go like that, and I should be able to go like that again. Do 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 do. Right, enough of this shit. Right. You should know it's going to be on my Facebook page anyway, so feck off, as they say. If I just shut it all fucking down like a dickhead. Right, I think shared and back on the tunes. If it's not, I'm going to count on my little pal, Mengiza. Oh, there's a share. Hopefully that's all happening. Jamie's going to keep me informed of my messages. He better. I know where he stays. Right, where was I? Making tunes. Right, enough of this bish. Let's get on with it. Hey! I think so. Joanne G, is that two of yous or two of me? Well, if it's just me and thee, that's good enough for me. I think it gets recorded anyway, so. Right, let's have a look at this plug-in I've got. Let's stop that. Whoa, very loud, very loud. Joanne, I think it was the fact that it came up with a message saying that OBS wasn't giving YouTube enough information, and I think that was because I'd done some setting wrong. I don't know. I've never done this before, so feck it. We'll get better at it. Is it all working? That's the thing. Can you see it? Is it doing what it should be doing? You can see it and you can hear me. That's all that matters. Everybody else can go and fuck off. Yeah, I will, yeah. I will just chat away. The idea is that I just chat shit and some people might listen in. Some people might not. You're listening. So we'll just chat. We'll just chat away, and yes, Joanne. Yeah, it might make some sense to some people, and maybe they might see it later on. I was taught by a pretty special person many years ago. His name was Cookie, and he was one of the original guys from the Shaman. And he said that for everything you do in dance music, as you should do in all music, is you should have a question and an answer. Here's a question, and then it should have an answer. So it should do one thing, and then something else should do something. So it should sing to each other. Question, then an answer. So that's all I'm trying to create now, just so you know what I'm doing. Apart from vaping and drinking. Might see that little red line moving up and down, or moving up. Right, so I'm going to just get on with some work. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That just creates a little break. Bosh, bosh, bosh. And then I'm going to have to see what that sounds like. Yeah. So yeah, what am I thinking about? Jumanji. I'm just thinking about. Uh, what does it sound like? Where am I going with it? It just happens that you pop that thing in and it happens like that. I think the bottom line is that you just have to listen to things in a little bit of a repeat and see where it goes. So I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe the vocal doesn't really work with that sound, but you can always get rid of the vocal or get rid of that sound. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what I'm thinking. That's the whole point of me doing this. Is like I personally don't think about fuck all. I just fanny around and piss about and see what happens. So I'm just going to keep doing that. As promised, I am going to play a bit of music, and the music I'm going to play is I'm going to put this folder up. There it goes. Bong! Big bright yellow thing. And this is a load of songs that I had in a folder that I was DJing out, and I'm just going to play one. I'm going to pick one at random. Actually, I don't know. Any old crap. While I go to the little boys' room, and I will be back as I play one of these little tracks. I think that one there. Let's try that. What does it sound like? Hit the space bar. Whoa. Fucking hell. Calm down. Right, that's too loud, Samuel. That's going to bust everybody's speakers, kid. Right, I will be back soon after I've gone to the little boys' room, beautifuls.
from the deepest dreams, I woke, the world is deep. Oh man, take care. What does it I was asleep, and from a deep dream, I woke, and I swear, the world is deep. Oh, 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 oh. What does it like oh, 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 oh.
Right, enough of that pish. Well, it's not pish. It's quite a good song. Right. Getting a drink. Kitchen needs to be sorted out. Fuck about. I'm going to stop talking pish because this isn't really what it's about. It's about me just doing my thing on a Friday night. Sorry it went down actually. I'm a bit disappointed in the fact that it went. Kenny's having trouble getting in. He just needs to go to my web page, YouTube, Sam Monie, or just go on Facebook and the link should work. In fact, I'll fucking check it now on my phone just to make sure it does. Go to my Facebook page on my phone. Oi oi. See what's happening now. Bosh, bish, bish. Jamie, you're jumping in the shower. You got a date. You and the missus having a date night. Happy days. And it should be working fine. Yeah, the latest one, Kenny. Yeah, sorry, man. I'm putting it down to my settings. It's all my fault. I'm not some super cool, slick, fucking YouTube live guy with all the kit and bollocks that goes with it. I've managed to scramble a couple of webcams, as you can see, with a little outline thing, as you can see, and bits and bobs to try and make it a bit slicker for people who watch it or are involved in it. Yeah, maybe. I think the bottom line is I'm not really fussed about how slick it is. I just hopefully it's enjoyable for people who tune into it or watch it or are interested. I want to have a laugh on a Friday night. And I will be playing tracks because the point is I want to just like sometimes it's difficult when you're sitting there banging away at tunes. You need a bit of a break, and I sometimes like just listen to a song or go and have something to eat. That's all. Why am I lying, man? I just usually just go and open another bottle of wine. Oh, you fucking dancer. Right, we're supposed to be watching me and listening to me play music or fanning around. Right, it's getting on. Let's see where we're at. Bang, bang, bosh. Right, switch Sam's beautiful face off. Had enough of that. Share it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hold on a minute. You need to see me when I'm talking to you. Share this. Subscribe. Some people aren't interested in subscribing and shite. Make a fucking thing on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Nobody else's. And it just means anytime I'm going live, you get a ping like you do the beautiful people who are part of Patreon or whatever it is, or any other YouTube channels you've got, and it just lets you know when people are going live, and you just click on it and it's job done. It saves me worrying about like, people getting it, people links, all that kind of nonsense. Thanks, mate. I really appreciate that. Hats off to me. Yeah, hats off to you for fucking bothering your ass to come and listen to it. I just thought it'd be something to do. Keep me busy. I've been doing this stuff for years, and maybe some other people need to. I'm not going to do tutorials or be sort of all too slick, because then it's too slick and it's not really. It's not from the heart. not from the soul. Right, I'm going to get on because I want to try and do something with this track that sat in an inbox of mine for fuck knows how many years. Let's see what we can do. Question and answer. Yes, it's strange if you start listening to classical music or pop music. They have a chorus, a verse, chorus, a verse, chorus, a verse. That's kind of answer, question, answer, question. Dance music's quite similar. If you listen to it, they should be. If it's not doing question, answer, it's not been done right, in my honest opinion. So, without further ado, I'm going to change over from looking at my fucking ginger-headed face and move on. Bye. Right. Oh, there's a glass of wine. Let's drink some of that. In case you're wondering, I do drink wine, and I do like it. Right, I'll turn the volume back up because it was down low previously because of that song was pumping out. Right, hopefully I won't be offensive. Turn that vocal off because it's not working there. Right, so we need to go back on this because we need to make that have some sort of something happening, and the cut off is what's. And I'm just going to do something really quite simple, which is just move it up a little bit each time it hits. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Painting by numbers. Now, there we go. Let's duplicate that. No, shite. Get rid of it. Used to be cool because you used to be able to say to people, "Oh, what are you doing at the weekend? Oh, how was your weekend? Oh, fucking hell, I was out. Oh, I went to this great restaurant. Oh, you need to change. Oh, mate, nothing. Fucking Jack Jones. No chat after the weekend. No chat on the Monday at work. Absolute Jack Jones. Right, let's go. Let's turn everything back on again. Little buttons at the side. Switch them on. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Yeah, it's the plugin. It's not really plugin. It's Complete Ultimate Native Instruments. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to steal that, which looks like it is the whatever it is. I'm going to get rid of all that because I don't want that. make sure. Hold on, make it fucking smaller, dickhead. Okay, I want exactly the same settings on that, so I'm going to so that. Come on, asshole. Bosh. I'm going to reverse that sample. Hopefully it'll speak the proper words it speaks, if it does a whirly thing. We love whirly things in the internet and everything. Whirly whirly. Yeah. With Native Instruments, you get kind of a starter point where you can get quite a few bits and bobs for free. I recommend them purely on the basis of the fact. What the fuck is that all about? What has happened there? That's the beauty of it. If you leave that like that, that's nuts. Hold on a minute. What the fuck did it do there? Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. There we go. Fucking hell. Let's cut that down. Pish wish, pish wish. So usually what happens at this point is I get a bit bored with that and I just go into another song that I've got or one that I can find. And I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to do. Yep. Now, if anybody's going to make music out there, my advice to you is to have loads of fucking stuff that you can go and drop into. New Toys, Scone, Aberdeen, any kind of shite. Aberdeen's a town, a city in Scotland, so I'll say I'm going to save that. I'm just going to move on to another song because it gets a bit boring. It's like if you've DJed, there's some points at DJing, you're like, oh, fucking hell, this song's doing my nothing. Get it out. Bosh. Get rid of it. Get a next track on. I must have spent about 15 years in the end dancing about the DJ booth, telling various DJs that have DJed there, nope, fucking move on, bored with that. I got a lot of dirty looks. The beauty of mixing and DJing and whatever in the box, not DJing, but producing in the box, is that you can virtually get everything that you want, but it's a case of like, think about what you want. Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, here we go. This is exactly how my Friday night will go, is I'll pick random named things out that I've been mucking about with and pissing around with and see what happens. So, for anybody that watches this back or sees it back, you will see that this is a whole new bash, and my advice is like, keep making things, muck about with them, don't delete anything, name them stupid stuff, or I've started to name everything by a village or a town or a city in Scotland, and just go back to it and then go, what the fuck was that? And then have a listen to it and then see if there's anything you think you can do with it. If not, another one, another one, another one, another one. And this is exactly what I do every Friday night. Boss, so I'm going to listen to this like you're going to listen to it for the first time tonight. Let's see what it is. So I'll listen to this back and go, what was it doing? Is it any good? Should I continue with it? No, I don't have a date. Richard West, aka Mrs. C, he's got fucking dates, not me. And the funny thing about making music is that I don't send it to many people, but when I do send it to people, the ones that I think are amazing, they don't even fucking say, oh yeah, that was good. They don't bother their arse about it. And the ones that I don't think are that very good, they're like, oh, I want to release that, I want to release it. It's like, what the fuck? Music is in the ear of the beholder, I guess. This isn't sounding too bad. So you can see what happens here. I could pull fucking loads of them up. So I have to listen to that again because I'm not quite sure if it's any good or it's any bad. But I've obviously done 3.5 minutes work to it. And yeah, do you know what? By actually putting myself out there and speaking to people, the thing is that loads of people just want to hear stuff. So whenever I make stuff, and I think it's finished, like that's at 3.5 minutes, so you've only got to do a bit of arrangement and fucking about and changing a few bits and bobs and putting a bit of effects on it and shit and making it go whoosh wash, then send it to people and they might like it and they might just play it in their car. I'm going to put this back to the 0 and sit back, pour myself some wine and see if there's anything I can do with it. Oh, I could send you loads of MP3s. It makes it so much easier. I could just bosh it down and send it to you. See, that's the thing I like. Yeah, sod the WAV, takes too much fucking space up. We're not all superstar DJs DJing in massive sound systems. Jamie, I'm not quite sure what the plug-in and the lead is. Well, looks like I've got a wave plug in there, bouncing a little bit off. And that compressor I was telling you about, Jamie. All wave stuff. Not for everybody, I guess, but I like it. The sounds come from Complete. I guess it could be a bit more going on here, I guess. A bit whoosh, ash, whoosh. This is what they call the drop, I guess. Right, so straight away, as a superstar, that bit there isn't working. It should be starting there. It should be starting up. So we need to get that up bit sorted out. Bear with me. It needs to start up there actually. No. What the fuck do I know? Yeah, see, this is where it breaks down a little bit when you're trying to design and make songs. See, that's taking it down a little bit. And then it goes back in again. Bum, ba-da-bum, 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 bum, bum.
Girls that girls that girls that
Jamie, I don't. Favorite producer? That's a fucking hard question. Me? I don't really know, mate. It's just. I don't know. It just. I think it just depends on what songs you like. Producers. The list is endless. I'm not really feeling a lot of things at the moment. I think a lot of stuff that we get at the moment is quite asymmetrical, bit boring. I listened to a young lad and realised that he was on my SoundCloud thing, Jake, on Waffle House the other night there, and the tunes that he's making, yeah, that's right up my street. And he's a young lad like yourself. Absolutely bosh it out. The best thing to do is like blindfold yourself, go into the dark, and don't give a feck what anybody else thinks. And then something else comes out that's amazing. You know what I mean? Like I don't really care what I'm doing. I'm just like mucking about. And by doing that, then something else happens, and then when it happens, it's good. Old school producers and people who make music: Carol Craig, Luke Slater, Like a Tim, Mike Dayburn. Oosh. I could go on and bore the shit out of you people you don't even probably know. Or if you do know, they probably don't make as much music as people would predict people make, like Solomon and Richie Houghton and stuff. I look back on my records and stuff, and I might actually do a little DJ set, get the old Technics out from underneath the bed, because that's what my Technics decks are under the bed. That's fucking sad, but that's where they are. I might get them out and play some tunes. Yeah, Luke Slater. I wasn't really supposed to be sitting here doing this, but I suppose we'll get better at it as we go along. If we're going to do it every Friday night, and I think 7 till 9 is a good night time to do it. Predominantly because Richard is doing his Patreon thing at 9 o'clock when I love it, and Luke Slater was one of these guys who I came across on Peace Frog Records way back in the 90s, early 90s, and he was just doing music I loved. Peace Frog was a record label I loved. Had Juan Atkins. One of my favourite songs in the world is a Juan Atkins song on Peace Frog Records. So I went to see him a couple of times. I've seen him in Brixton once, and I got kicked out because I was trying to touch his buttons on his machines. Maybe something to do with Disco Biscuits. Who knows? A wee bit excited that night. I don't know. But I wasn't kicked out, but I was told to vacate the DJ booth. So as I got, we need something more. Yeah, Jake stuff's really good, you know. I just, yeah, young lads that do stuff like that, really good. I really like it. Really like it. He's a good, very good DJ. And in case anybody's wondering, you'll see a young chap called Jamie McAllister in the chat room. He's a superstar in the making. Young Jamie is. Well, not in the making, he is a superstar. Right, I think we're all bored with that now. I know I am. We'll come back to that another day. We're switching on for about half an hour, messing around. Let's go down to another song here. Acid Box 2. We'll save what we've done. Yeah, hello Jamie. Jamie McAllister's a young man. I'm going to say this out there, Jamie, and don't blush. I'm going to say this. Jamie's a young man who came into my view, and it was a young guy who was super keen, and a guy like myself who's been mucking about in music for the best part of 30 years, knew he was a superstar. Oh, this looks interesting. And very interested in music, knew what he was doing in the sense that he had an idea about what he was all about, and he's just grown and grown and grown. He, at the moment in time, he's into banging techno. Whoa! He's into banging techno, which is fine. You can be into anything you're into is cool with me, as long as it's fucking good and it's not shit. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, I'll tell you it's bad, like anybody should do. And Jamie's making some great tunes, had some releases. I wish I was at his age making tunes and releasing stuff. And instead of that, I was mucking about DJing at parties in fields and stuff. Anyway, what the fuck is this I've got? Hold on, what's this? Oi, Don, what's this? Right, this is a point. This is a point in case what I'm trying to say. Like, look, I don't know what the fuck this is, but it's something that I've looked at. Let's switch some bits and bobs off. Take the kick drum out. Right, so hold on. What have I got? Oh, it's Ableton. It's Ableton with a reverb and some auto pan. Oh, interesting. Oh, and it's doubled up. Well, that is turned up. I'm going to turn this up in the studio. Oh. I don't know what that is. I don't delete fuck all. This is obviously something I've done. I've called it Acid Box 2. It must have been Acid Box 1 or whatever. I don't delete anything. If I just make a kick drum, or I make a kick drum and a snare, or I do this, I just save it. If I go up here again and go File and go Open Recent Things, there'll be like, I mean, who calls a track ning 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 ning? Or who calls it like sub bass start, sub bass this, new toys, scoon, slow dreaming, weira, D. I just name things. I don't get rid of anything. You can get rid of it later on. And like I'm doing now, which we've not got much longer to go because I'm not going to overrun my fucking bestie. I find something, and then it's kind of like going into your record box and finding stuff, and then you're like, oh my god, what's this? So this is just something I found. Sounds good to me. Right, if it's doing that, it means I can. If it's on, if it's not a WAV file, it means I can muck about with it. So hold on. Oh, there it is. There, look. Oh, fucking nice one. So we're going to assign that to a knob so I can play with it. Hold on. There we go, assigned. Oh, I like that. Right, we're off. Right, I hope you can see that I was watching this, because this is how fucking acid tracks are made. Out with a 303 fucking acid machine. Happy days to those who've got acid machines. If you got a 303 or a 909 or an 808 or a 707 from back in the day, good luck looking after it. They're a fucking nightmare. Anyway, push on. Oh, yes. There we go. Yeah, asses, I think we're going to have to... Come on, Jamie, don't fucking... What's this? It's not like a free channel to plug yourself, kiddo. Yeah, plug yourself, mate. Why not? People need to know who you are. You're a really cool guy. Lovely young lad. Makes some good tunes. And, yes, very cool. Oof. You might not like his tunes, they're very banging. But if you can imagine you're in a big fucking main room, it'll destroy you. Right, I'm going to push on for the next 10 minutes on this one. And then, right. More wine. Never be sorry you ask anything in this life. Yeah, Jamie, there's a lot of people in here that are like over 40, mate. Told you before, I've got trainers older than you. Over 40, help them out. Ask them to be your friend, and they'll probably help you from there. I'm going to browse stuff. I don't know what we're going to do. We've not got too much longer. Yeah, contact, blah, blah, blah. I quite like rounds as well. The problem with rounds is it can use a huge amount of my CPU. Let's see what it does with this track. Don't forget to press the little button. Right, that was me fucking messing around trying to record this little bad boy. Rounds again on complete control. You can get it separately. The control thing, all it means is that this keyboard thing here controls all bits and bobs, and it makes life a little bit easier when you're trying to control. Maybe you can see that cut off moving around. Happy days, bish bang bosh. So I'm going to put that in and see what it sounds like. So that's the sound I just put in. That's live. Fuck about. Yeah. Muck about with the sound of it. And that's the beauty of mucking about on a Friday night with a couple of glasses of wine. We've got the bits and bobs. You can just, I don't know. Eventually, sometimes it just happens. See, the difficulty about that is that now the new sound has been put in there, which is this one here, this complete this track, this bit here, this rounds thing. It sounds better than the acid sound that we started with, so we'll just cut all this out. Just, as I say, it's about what I do on a Friday night. We'll cut all that out and just play that bit. See, that sounds a bit, what the fuck? Never heard that before. Change the cut off and stuff in it. We'll put kick drum in. Well, that needs a bit of work again, like. So we're just adding that little rounds thing. I'm off to a whole new track, and so what started with sort of an acid sort of track that I had sitting around. Let's delete that bit. Delete it, just quieten it a little bit. So what happened is that I've got this thing that I started with, which is this here. Hold on, there we go. Bosh. Some sort of acid line I made. And I've done all that. Yep, done all that. And then I discover that trying to add something to that, I find this. Stop mucking about. Which I really like. So now, for me, the bouncing organ is where I'm going to go with this track. Yeah, crazy times. See, we can't fit that. Not quite. Maybe it should just be like a baseline thing. Who fucking knows? Aye. Right, so I'm liking the fact that that happened a different way. And that's really cool. Likey, 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 likey. Yeah, that's not a good sound. I need to change that, but we'll definitely change that. Righty-ho! It's a good question. I don't really think about how much time I spend making stuff. Like, I just find stuff like this and I'll just keep going until I get a bit bored and keep moving on. I think that's really important. Just keep going and moving on and mucking around. Sometimes it happens super quick, and there we go. And all's good, and the tune happens, and it works out well. But I mean, what do you want me to say? Years and years? No. I don't know why it does that. Why does it do that? Over twiddling. What does over twiddling mean? Mucking about. Help me out here. Jamie, techno. As I said,
Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all know I got scratches in my shit.
I don't know if over twiddling is mucking around, I guess. Okay. I will get better at it.
Hey, y'all motherfuckers having a good time.
I wasn't quite sure this worked, and as I found out, it dropped out, so it didn't work initially. So, yes, nice. Next Friday it will be purely
Y'all alright?
fucking making music.
Wait a minute, hold on, my mic all fucked up and shit.
Tunes, and yeah, tunes. Techno, yes, we will definitely be listening to and making techno. There's no do about it.
Hold on, fuck that. Fuck that shit. Hold on. I got to start this motherfucking record over again.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Fuck
Yeah, never mind that. Vocals drowning me out.
Still
Fuck
on
that
this
bollocks.
motherfucking record. Yeah, that's what's happening. Oh yeah. Hey, y'all motherfuckers having a good time.
Yeah, nobody's having a good time listening to that bish. Bye. Yeah, techno, house music, DJ. It's all about finding tunes at the end of the day. It's super important. Yeah, Techno Tuesday. I think the bottom line is, personally, I mean, what do you want me to say? I've been listening to loads of people live streams and watching their videos and etc. etc. But there was a couple of things that I liked watching. One was Disclosure's thing. Another thing was obviously Richard West, Mr. C stuff. So yeah, without a doubt, there's not much been going on apart from that for me. Everything else is a bit twee, a bit not really engaging. I wasn't too excited about it. So I don't know about anybody else, but it is you like what you like. I am going to knock it on the head because I'm going to go and pop over to Richard's thing. Jamie, if you haven't signed up to it, spread the word. Get into it. Patreon. Richard West's thing. You'll see it on his Facebook page, etc. And get involved. I'm going to be doing this every Friday mofo bloody week. This is my first attempt at it. If you've joined in, hung about, are you going to watch back? Have a right laugh at the fool I've made of myself. Sorry, carry on. And hopefully we'll have it better and better and better and better and better and better and better. So we can all like tune in and watch how music's made, how people make music, and listen to a few tunes in turn. So in saying that, I think I've got a couple of seconds left. So in a couple of seconds left from when I'm going to stop the live stream, play some of the music. I think. There we go. Hold on. No, don't do that. Get rid of that, Samuel John. What is wrong with you, kiddo? Right, never mind. Right, laters, potatoes. Thank you.